I'm down at Portavogie Harbour here, and I forgot to order diesel in my tank, so in an emergency I scoot down to the harbour and get it. So there's a couple of big seals out in the water, open water here. I'm trying to get them, but he's gone underwater there at the minute. So that's me sorted. Now it's getting quite busy with hedge cutting. We're doing a lot of sight lines and entrances into places and narrow lanes and bad bends for people can't get seeing around them for health and safety. So there's quite a bit of that going on at the minute. So I've just finished a job. Between jobs I'm starting another one here. So, but can I recommend to you a Watson's Crunchy Salad Box? Declan's makes these in Portaferry petrol station, and he will rustle you up a country salad at the drop of a hat. They're very nice. And these three boyos here were in getting a drink. So isn't that nice? We photograph all got blue eyes except the mother at the background. And here's another very nice little sight. Who's that little calf there? Hey? Is that your little calf? The sheep have lambed and the sheep are shorn now in the last episode, and basically the sheep are just checked morning, noon and night, and lambs will be weighed that are ready for the market or to be sold privately or whatever we decide to do. So that's everything's fairly repetitive now, so I can't just show people that every week on the thing. So what I've done this week is I'm going down the road to a wee townland called Tullytramon, and there's a couple of boys there that are privileged like myself out in the fields and farms all around the countryside doing their job, which is fencing. So it's pen fencing. So here's the boys coming.
Tagging, rattling, teasing, tapping, flushing and sponging, scanning and lambing, shedding, bedding, redding, spot inspections, cross infections, fly strike, ticks and bots, veg bills, feed bills, fertilizer and seed bills, steeples, sheep wire and posts.
So this is the pen fencing team here. Jared, Patrick and Connor. And the first question I'm going to ask them is, how, Jared, did you start into fencing, or what brought it all about?
It started many moons ago. I used to work for a great man like Martin and Donald, and he taught me all about farming and life, and he got me organised to go to Australia, and I went out there and I worked for guts of a year, cotton, and went down to a sheep and beef farm, and we did some fencing, a lot of fencing down there, and that's when the fencing bug sort of stuck with me. And I came back home and I decided to sell the farm, and I didn't know what I was going to do, and I was going to go to another farmer, and then I decided no, I'm going to try the fencing, and that's how the fencing started.
And how long ago was that?
I'll say probably 1994. 94.
So Patrick, over to you now. We know that you have your farm at home as well, and like most farmers in Northern Ireland, we're part-time and we have other jobs as well, so you're in the fencing along with Jared here. So what, in the 20 some years that you've been working at this, what are some of the changes that have happened?
Changes, not an awful lot has changed, probably quality of timber for good and bad has probably changed a bit. Whenever we first started fencing, probably most of the posts we were using would have been split posts or that type of thing. That's what the big thing was with farmers in them days. Straining posts probably were putting more in per linear meter now than what we used to. A lot of farmers now are going for these brown posts here. They're a lot more expensive, but they're supposed to last a lot longer. You know, we're probably still in its infancy a bit with them, but they do look and seem a good job. If they last, there was a problem with posts there for a few years of rotting and stuff, so everybody's going down the route of these now, and hopefully it does solve that problem, because it was an issue. You know, it was disheartening putting up fences for farmers and at 5 or 6 or 8 years time post rotting and stuff. You know, wasn't good for us, it wasn't good for them either. So
Connor, are you working full time with these two boys, or are you on school holidays, or what?
Fortunately, I'm in school holidays, so I only have to work with these boys for about 3 months, and then I go back to my education.
Do you have any bother getting paid?
A wee bit of bother, just a wee bit. Like,
he has to do a lion week.
So anyway, you're on the post driver full time?
yeah,
So are you a Ford man, Connor, or a John Deere, or a T20 man, or what?
no, I have to be a New Holland man. We'll have a Massey Ferguson at home as well, but I grew up driving TS 115, and now about 4 years ago we changed it and got this, a T6 165, which I've been driving on the holidays for my dad and uncle for about 4 years now. So
That's it.
It's dinner time.
Yeah, this is where the new rule meets the old rule. This is the male, female. We just cut the ends to a certain length so we can get them wound off and give them a nice wee neat cut out.
What's happening here is we pull the wire up and steeple it off. We like to tie it off. We don't like just to steeple it down the front there, because sometimes I think it can be a bit slip, especially in creosote posts. So we like to tie it off, and then it's secure, and we know there should be no slippage with the sheet wire anyway.
So Patrick, why are you putting the fence up along another lane when there's just a lane in behind there that you're using?
The reason the fence is in the field, not tight to the lane, is because the farmer wants the lane to access cattle. He doesn't want to be walking them up and down, because that lane services a great lot of traffic, and he put this lane in for his own use, and he can walk his cattle up and down at any time of the day or night, and it doesn't interrupt anybody using it for through traffic. That's the reason it's up there.
That's what I get for asking a silly question.
join here. We only do joins as for Fergal Watson. We don't do it for Sammy Steele or Colin McKee. We only do it for Fergal Watson. These joints here.
Special joints.
Special joints. These are special joints only for Fergal.
You should have been an artist.
Should have been. I missed my vocation either.
So Connor, I take it this is the most important part of the job.
Yeah, this is.
This is calculating your wages.
Yeah. Not like getting it.
That's all, Simon.
See ya.
Good luck.
Working on a farm up at the crack of dawn. Jump out of bed and get your overalls on. Get your overalls